Welcome to part 112 of Persona 5 Royal. And yeah, we are on Demon Time. Well, this is after multiple playthroughs, so with that said, it's time for me to get back to things. Last time I checked, we were about to finish off the Okumura arc because we only had one day left. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and visit Chiaya, because there's a lot of people that needs to be ranked up. Oh, and she's mentioning that death is in my near future.
What shall we do?
So let's see, who shall I give an affinity rating to? I'm gonna give one to, I guess, Hifumi. Might as well give her one. Unfortunately, since I'm a romance, well, I'm not a romance actually, I don't immediately go to rank 10, so I'm trying to make it to where I could get to rank 10 and not have to worry about Hifumi anymore. Oh, trust and believe, by the end of this, everyone is going to be rank 10 before the actual story ends and the post-semester begins. Well, the third semester, that's what I meant to say, begins. And the only rank 10 I'll have to worry about then would be, well, Faith. So with that said, I have no choice but to go over there, and even though I can't really raise my confidant rank with her, even though she's at rank 9, no, she's at rank 8. Rank 8, that's right. Damn. So... ah, damn it. I'll still have to hang out with her. It's no big deal, though. We'll get to raise her rank next time. By doing this will make things a lot easier. This game tends to dick with me a lot. So...
Yes.
Now that we've got this hangout, good, we could actually, next night,
Well then.
if Hifumi's available, have her to, or should I say, after the plot,
Let's
have
enjoy
her
it
to rank up again, and hopefully that'll be the last rank, because, needless to say, once I'm done with Hifumi, I won't need any Moon Persona. So on that note, today's the day. The
Guess
deadline
Okumura
is
finally
here.
had his change of heart. That had...
And now all we have to do is just wait for Okumura to give his confession. And once he does, everything will be fine.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
So, with that said, once the confession is done, everything will be fine. But first, we have to deal with,
I just remembered.
well, not only school, but also Royal-only content. Because, folks, Royal-only content
You.
is kind of a must, because it takes precedence over the actual game. And with that, I had to skip because even though I ended up getting
Yes.
a brand new PSP, my controller still did not acknowledge it. So with the, or more like my PS4, not PSP, why did I say PSP? My PS4 did not acknowledge my controller.
Nice going.
So I had to use the other one that had the messed up thumbstick. And that's why I cut that out, because it took me long to actually switch out controllers. So yeah, there's that. And thankfully all of my data was able to be carried over to the cloud of the new one. So at least that's good. For now. On that note, it's time for more plot.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, you've already gone to see him, right? I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread!
Senpai, so nice to see you. I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I... is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san? That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touché. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food! Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart? I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Yeah, that had to come out of the way, but those who have vanilla, you're skipped right to this portion here, where you will end up talking with everybody in school to meet up on the rooftop. So that is actually a good thing. In all honesty, it should have been in a vanilla game instead of just being DLC.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady An, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously!
And that party will be for me.
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time?
You know, for the press conference.
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
Father?
Why did he collapse? That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible. You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Okumura dying on television? And we actually got to see the psychotic breakdowns. Well, at least the Phantom Thieves actually get to see the psychotic breakdowns firsthand. So needless to say, this arc is definitely overhated for all the wrong reasons. And at least we saw a psychotic breakdown killing someone instead of, causing only mass destruction. But jeez, that actually came out of left field, ladies and gentlemen. Well, actually, no, it's not the first time. It's rather the second time. The first time, well, Wilson Fisk ended up getting isekai into another world. And now, Okumura's dead too. So, yeah. It's getting worse and worse by the day.
It should have been.
Or rather, it's getting worse and worse by the hour.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Yeah, things exploded on a national level, and we're gonna have to find a way to get ourselves from this foobarred situation. And that'll happen in part 113, or at least starting at that point. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is RVMan985. Thank you for waiting so long for this, and peace out and take care. But not only that, with that, death/confession, the Okumura arc has officially come to an end, figuratively and literally.